Alright, we're back for another series of Memory of Chaos. This is the second buff for the version 1.5 Memory of Chaos, where instead of it dealing damage ticks at the end of each cycle, it regenerates your energy. I think this buff's a little bit more useful because the last buff kind of had a lot of downsides since it could attack dead enemies, it consumed a cycle, and it couldn't really be used with non-attacking moves. I think this one has a lot more utility, since you can pretty much upkeep your ults pretty well. The teams I'm going to run here are going to be Sushang, Herda, where she is, Pella, and March 7th. Team 2 is going to be a fire team with Fire Trailblazer, Gwynefen, Hook, and Asta. Alright, so we just use all of our buffs because, you know, kind of have to. And yeah, this isn't too much different than the first Memory of Chaos buff, honestly. The fight's pretty much the same. This, we get our ult immediately. This will weakness break a bunch of enemies on the field. I'll throw up a shield on Sushang. I do want her to take the aggro for now.
Wanna see what I can do?
Yeah. Okay, that doesn't do too much. Alright. We'll use our skill here, that'll finish him off, and we get our ults back. So I'll use a basic attack to get a skill point, then use the ult, and then I'll use the skill. And we do get the skill back for free. I'll also throw up a shield on Pella right now. Might as well use March 7th's ult, and after freezing them I'll use Herda's ult. Well, there's the chance to freeze them. I'll just save up Pella's ult, no point in using it right now. We should end before, yeah, we do end here. I'll use Pella's ult here, don't really want to overcap the energy at the moment. And we're just going to focus on the Silvermane Lieutenant, bring it away, hit away from being weakness broken so that we can deal with its counterattack. We'll save Pella's ult until this guy summons minions so that we can have some AoE coverage. Go, now we'll just focus on the Ascended's toughness bar for now. And I'll just use a basic attack, we need the skill points. This is just going to be a charge up, so nothing scary. This is also going to be a non-offensive turn. And yeah, we might as well use as many ults as we can here. We're going to get a pretty high ult regen here due to the Memory of Chaos buff. Unfortunately, Herda's going to overcap, but it is what it is. And we're just going to focus this guy down. I probably could have used March 7th's ult first to try to freeze them. Although I guess we did get the freeze from Herda's ult. I'll throw up a shield on Herda right now. And we'll just keep going at Silvermane Lieutenant for the moment. He's just the more annoying enemy. The unfortunate part is I do like using Sushang's ultimate to weakness break enemies, but when running the sword play cone on her, it's kind of counterproductive. But it's just such a good cone for her. At the very least, she like stacks it up with a single use of her skill when she has her ultimate stacks. I'll throw up a shield on Pella, get rid of that wind shear, but I don't really think she's at risk of dying. And yeah, the buff's just really nice because basically we can use our ult every single cycle without fail. Because we're going to use 4 ults per cycle, then regenerate 40 energy at the start of every cycle. So outside of higher cases like Herda, who doesn't have good energy regen, we should be able to get most of our ults up every cycle. I think this will be a lot more impactful for the fire team. If this was my full physical team instead of the ice physical hybrid, it also would have worked a little better. Hanya just make skill points a non-issue so we can skill spam for more energy. Anyways, I'm gonna start this out. Gwyneth, her Fire Kiss is just really useful.
Everyone's a customer.
I'll just focus the boss for now. These guys are annoying, but we can mostly deal with them through AoE, so we don't have to worry about them. Use a skill here since I can. Basic attack. This guy won't do a whole bunch. We do get an AoE, which is going to be a little annoying. But we can still do a bunch of damage. I probably should have switched up those orders so Gwyneth was the weakness breaker. She does have a little bit more break effect due to her minor traces. And I'll use Asta's ult here just because we'd be wasting it otherwise, and it'll let us keep our boss for longer. This boss is probably gonna be dead when it recovers due to burn, but whatever. I'll just basic attack, save the skill for the next one. I'll use Asta's skill here, and we're gonna focus the Frigid Prowler again. Actually, no, we'll focus the Ice out of space. Might as well play it how it's meant to be played. This guy summons some minions, we deal with the minions, and it's an easy enough battle. Basically, you just want to make sure the Ice out of space never stays in its enhanced state, because you'll get the Everwinter Rain or whatever, which is a huge AoE freeze. That is very deadly, so you have to be very careful of it. These are both dead to burn, so we don't really have to worry about them. Let's focus on this guy more. The other boss is going to die pretty much when it uses its next action. I'll just bring it one hit away from death. So it's going to attack here and then defense break itself, and that is when we pounce. So yeah, 50% defense reduction. He's going to get weakness broken and he's going to die. And that is how you're supposed to play it. I think in my last video I just kind of like went full aggro and destroyed it without following the whole minion thing. Probably can kill with this, yep. Also does have decent damage against a single enemy. Okay, and that is all for this video. I'm probably going to do this reverse order, so stage 10 next, because if it's like stage 5 and we get Argenti stage 10, I do want to get that video out first because it is different. So this is probably going to be the last video in the Memory of Chaos series. Anyways, I'll show off the character stats and all that, and mute. Thanks for watching.